Hey, this is Dixie from afoolsjourney.com here to do the weekly tarot forecast. I have. I have the Robin Greer tarot deck for us today and Louise Hay's Power Thought cards for a little affirmation action on the week. So let's check it out and see what we got. Okay, one thing really notable about these cards is that all except one of them are inverted. Now, I don't read inverted cards as the opposite of the traditional meaning. I usually read it as having the same energy but not freely expressing. However, when I have a week full of inverted cards, I know it's probably not going to be a super comfortable, easy ride, just so you know. So with that having been said, let's just kind of hop right in here and see what we've got. It looks like an emotional week. Monday is the Page of Cups reversed. Potential for emotional overreaction, where people wearing the feelings on their sleeves or otherwise just people are easily upset, maybe even including you. So space, okay? Everybody needs lots of space and extra downtime. Naps are good. Naps are your friend. Till Monday might be a little edgy. Sorry. What are you going to do? Tuesday, the Knight of Swords reversed. Knights, especially inverted knights, have a tendency to be impulsive in the suit of swords, and reversed again. There's potential for impulsive words or blurting or harsh, kind of sharp or critical language. So be aware of that, and I hope you're not on the receiving end. Do what you can not to be on the giving end, okay? Because these kind of words, a lot of times there's the hangover, just so you know. Wednesday, we have the Two of Cups, which is a lovely card, inverted, which I would prefer to see it upright, but still, to me, this is the beginnings of a little bit more harmony or a little bit more connection, or at least the potential for it coming in the week. So not everything is in harmony. The basic points are actually in agreement, but you might not notice if you're busy fighting. You take what you can get, right? Thursday, I have the Queen of Swords, and I have her upright. Now, want to tell you to be fair, be clear, and filter, okay? Not just filter your mouth, although I'm never going to advise against that. I'll be honest. But listen to the facts, not how they're presented. Listen to the message or the intention, not whether or not you agree with another person. In other words, take what information, take what understanding that is needed, that you want, that is useful, that is helpful, that helps forward things along, and discard the rest. If somebody uses an insensitive word or is not particularly thoughtful about how they express themselves or whatever, the Queen of Swords just ignores. She does not respond to anything she doesn't like or doesn't need or doesn't want. So that's what we've got, and that'll really help you on Thursday, and probably before and after Thursday a little too. Friday, got the Seven of Pentacles, which is another, generally speaking, positive card, reversed. Now, in this case, it feels like what you do doesn't matter. I'm not going to say that that's true, okay, or overall, or in this case for that matter, but that's kind of the feeling that I've got going on Thursday to deal with that. I have the Two of Wands reversed. And what I want to say in that regard is don't push back. Just back up. In fact, I'm seeing a car backing out of a parking space, backing up. Don't get stuck, solidified. Don't get in a place that is not don't put yourself in a corner. Just kind of back away. Easy does it. Easy does it. That's kind of the vibe I'm wanting for the whole week. Saturday, the Emperor reversed. When I see this, a lot of times there are control freak issues. So control yourself, not the other. For whatever that's worth. And people might be trying to control you. And I mean, you know what to do with that. You smile and you say, thank you so much for your caring and concern for me. I really, really appreciate that. And I will take everything that you have to say under advisement. In other words, I'm going to do exactly what I want to do, but I want to acknowledge you in a positive way that you can't really argue with. Problem solved. Okay, Sunday. I've got the Four of Swords, but it showed up reversed. Now, the Four of Swords in general is a card of rest or relaxation. Having it reversed on Sunday makes me think maybe there's some last minute details that need to be attended to. Check Sunday for my clarification. I got string. So check Sunday and see if there's any follow through or anything that's gotten missed or kind of slid on by that you could stand to deal with, okay? Before the week gets started. Our affirmation, here we've got, everything I touch is a success. Now I'm a success. And the back of it says, I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I can move into the winning circle. At first I thought it said I could move into Wyoming. Why is Wyoming special? Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Come. Okay. Whether you're into these kind of affirmations or not, people have a really big tendency to acknowledge what goes wrong and dismiss what goes right, at least in their conversation. So I'm assuming we're doing it in our heads as well. And I say to you, how about acknowledging what goes right and ignoring what goes wrong? Kind of a simple concept, maybe revolutionary. Depends. My overall feeling for next week is seeing water. And like being in a big body of water and you don't want to try and fight the tide. You want to relax into the flow and then kind of paddle the direction that you're looking for. That's the mental imagery that I'm getting. In other words, if you try to fight the tide in the coming week, you're going to drown in it. If you ride it, and then when it's calm enough for you to kind of edge towards the direction you want to go, you're going to be a lot more successful. So light touch next week. Don't fight yourself, the tide, or anybody else. Just take your time. So that's my forecast for the coming week. I hope it is helpful to you. Check me out at foolsjourney.com. Take care. Peace out from the Zen gods. Bye-bye. Did I interpret this? I didn't remember if I interpreted this or not. I have her upright. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, that was my affirmation for last week's.